Okay, so today I'm starting some of my herb seeds, and so I just thought I'd show you how I start seeds. I just bought this tray commercially, Walmart, your hardware stores, wherever, and it's got individual cells in a tray, and then it's got a lid if you need to use that. Now the potting mix that I use is a natural organic seed starting mix, and I really like this. The only thing about using that is that it's very dry and blows around and stuff. So how I start this is I fill all the cells with the starting mix, and then after I get everything all filled up, I go ahead and just use a spray bottle, mist the tops to keep the soil kind of in place, and then I water from the bottom. I always water my seedlings from the bottom. I just like the water to wick up from the top, because when you water from the top you can, wash your seeds away or they rise up or whatever. So that's how I get it started. So the day before I decide I'm going to plant, I go ahead and fill the cells, put the water in the bottom, let it get good and moist so that the seeds have something good to hold on to. Now, I've already done a couple. I've done my garlic chives, I've done my basil, I've done my Italian parsley. I still have to plant my oregano, my dill, and then I also have some dill that my mother-in-law saved the seeds for me, so I'm going to be planting some of this, if you can see it. I'll be planting some of these seeds as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and plant our dill. And on the seed packet, it's obviously going to tell you how deep to plant the seed. These seeds you plant 1/4 inch deep. So what I've done to make it easier to know my depths for my different seeds is I have taken a barbecue or a kebab skewer, just a bamboo skewer, and I've marked on here 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, and 1 inch for the varying depths of my seeds. It makes it really easy to get the correct depth going. So all I do is I go down to the line for how deep it is and kind of give it a little jiggle, and that gives me a little bit wider opening for the seed to drop in. And I just do that for each of the cells. Now I only plant 1 seed per cell. I know a lot of people plant 2 or 3 to make sure that they get something to germinate. Well, I'm planting 12 of each of my herb seeds, and if they don't all germinate, that's fine with me. I don't like thinning and doing that kind of thing. So I just plant 1 in each. And if they all germinate, that's great. I have lots to share with my friends and family. And if they don't all germinate, that's okay too, because I don't need a dozen dill plants. So I just take my seeds, put them in my hand. These are fairly good sized seeds, so they're fairly easy to plant. And then I just kind of spread them out. And I take one and drop it in the cell. And I fill all 12 of my cells first, so I can keep track of what I'm doing. Make sure I don't redo the same one twice. And like I said, if you want to plant more than 1 in each cell, lots of people do that. That's perfectly fine. I just hate to grow something and then have to pull it out and feed it to the chickens, or some people try to untangle the roots and plant them both, but sometimes that doesn't work. Sometimes you damage it when you try to pull the roots apart, and then neither one of them thrive. So I just do it this way. It's just the way I like to do it. Anyway, then of course I have a whole bunch of seeds left in my hand, and I'm just going to put those right back in the packet. So then I just fold it over. I keep all my seeds together in a cold, dry place, And then I will plant some more of those next year because I haven't really started saving too many seeds yet. I've saved some. So anyway, so after I get all my seeds in, then I just gently cover them up. The soil's already moist, so it's really easy to do. And you've planted your seeds. Now I am starting everything that I possibly can indoors because I have such a short growing season that I've got to start everything possible that I can inside. And then I just take this is just plastic that I cut from the lid of a dishwasher tablet container, and you just write on there what it is. This is my dill, and I'm going to stick it in the end cell so that I know that this row here is dill, and that's all there is to it. So I just wanted to show you, since I'm doing this today, easy peasy way. Don't forget, use your little marking stick. Makes it super, super easy. So you guys have a great afternoon, and we'll talk to you later.